Alright, I wanted to do a video on how we use the Osburn 3500. And so, just gonna get this fire started here. Of course, the handle's easy, just push and turn. I have a little bit of kindling here and some fire. Some paper, and so probably standard for any wood stove. I just start a little fire with kindling, and then keep the door open for airflow. Right here underneath, this is the damper. So all the way to the left is open, and then all the way to the right is closed. But since we're starting a fire, we want to keep it open all the way to the left. And while we're down here, this is the ash drawer, which is like really full right now. It's probably over full. You can see the ashes that I have in there, and it's got a little lid here. A little bit messy. It's got a lid here that slides out, and you can pull the whole drawer out to empty it. It's very full right now. And so the fire is going pretty good. So I'm just gonna close the door. When it gets to this point, I just like to leave it open a crack so that we're not getting sparks everywhere. We've had this stove for about 3 years now, and we had it professionally installed. It goes up through the ceiling and it goes through our bedroom. Got a little vent on the wall there for fresh air, and it's got a pretty cool tray here. Excuse the mess, we use this every day, so it does get a little messy when you're actually heating your house with it, and it's not just for show. So I just closed the door there. We'll see how it burns. But it's got a little ash drawer that you can pull out and empty if you need, which is pretty handy. It looks pretty nice when it's clean. Here, we'll crack that open a bit again so that she burns a little bit better. This is the top, and the fan is underneath in there. And so the fan is set on automatic right now, so at a certain temperature the fan will come on by itself. And it's just behind the stove here. So you could turn it on automatically right now. Or sorry, you could just turn it on manually, I believe. Can't remember how to do that, but right now it's set on automatic. So that looks like it's burning pretty good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and close that. And we always have our handy poker tool. Just make sure not to hit the glass. And we have our gloves that are looking a little worse for wear, but yeah, looks good. And then Puppy's inspecting the fire. Hey Teddy, is that a good fire? We got a box full of wood that we keep inside to get thawing out from being outside, so it burns nice and easily. It's always good to make sure your wood's nice and dry so you're not burning any smoky fires, creating creosote in your chimney. Osburn recommends that you burn a really hot fire every time after the fire goes out, because sometimes when you're trying to get a long burn, you might put a big log in there, and the coals might go down, and you might not get a complete burn on that wood, and so it'll build a little bit of creosote right at the end. So it's good to start with a nice hot fire. But yeah, that's about it. So this fire is going to burn down a bit. I'm going to throw a couple more logs on. This stove is wider east-west than north-south. I believe it's about 21 inches east-west and about maybe 19 inches north-south. And so if you're looking to get a really hot fire, like here where we are in the Yukon, it gets to like -40. So when it's really cold out, we burn north-south because you get better airflow within the wood stove itself, and it'll burn hotter. And if we're just looking to like maintain, it's not very cold out, say it's like -5 or -10, most of our fires will put the logs in east-west, just to, it burns a little slower, a little lower, and it doesn't get so hot. So, because it can get unbearable in the house sometimes if we're burning. Yeah. I just wanted to show you guys a quick little video on how we use our stove.